All right, welcome everybody to this tutorial session on game theoretical motion planning. My name is Andrea Censi, and my job here is to introduce the lecturers and the tutorial session. So this is about motion planning from the game theoretical perspective. It is both about competitive driving, like racing, an example of a zero-sum game. There's a winner, there are losers. But also about what we call urban driving, which is the case in which agents don't necessarily compete with each other, although they have their own interests. We're going to have 5 sessions, and these sessions are meant to give you an introduction to game theory for the purpose of motion planning from zero. Like if you don't know what is game theory, this is a good place to be. We have the first 2 sessions given by Dr. Bolognani from ETH Zurich, and these are really the tutorial parts. Then we have Dr. Liniger from ETH Zurich as well, who will talk about some approach to non-cooperative game theory for racing. And then we have Professor Schrager from Stanford, who's going to give us an overview of his recent research about online game theoretical planning. And then we have Alessandro Zanardi, PhD student at ETH Zurich. We talk about some recent work on what we call urban driving games. So the duration of the session is about 5 hours. At the end of the session, we have, for what can go as long as 24 hours from now, we have an open-ended discussion session on Gather Town. Gather Town, now you can see in the bottom left, that is now my avatar in Gather Town. It's a very fun way to interact with people. You can log in with the link that we give you, and you can talk to others. All right, so the first part, that will be Saverio. Then we have the 3 invited talks, let's say. And then the Gather Town. So now if you're here, now you already know the Zoom link. If you go on the website, you will see the link. If you have the calendar, you will see the link as well in the events. As for the logistics, we chose to have this not as a Zoom meeting, but as a Zoom webinar, which means that only the panelists can talk. However, we provide a way to interact, which is a Google Doc that will be put in the link in the bottom, in the chat. And there's going to be, while somebody lectures, there's going to be somebody else taking note of the questions and asking the questions at the right time or at the end of the talk. On the website, you can also find slides. After in a week or so, we'll also have the edited versions of the talks, as well as some notes that are supposed to be like a short reference for all the concepts that we talk about today. So with that, I thank you for being here, and I will see you in Gather Town. Looking forward for your questions and doubts. Feel free to ask. This is a tutorial session. Now I will stop sharing my screen, and the next person to put up the slides will be Saverio Bolognani.